gentlemen, girls and boys, gays and nays, guess what time it is? It's the best of 2023, baby! You guys, it is time for the best of 2023 series. I have been patiently anticipating this day where we can jump into the best products of the entire year, the whole series, the whole shebang, and I've been preparing for this one, y'all. Way back in January, I was like, okay, I gotta start my search now because these are my most important videos of the entire year and I know you guys love them and I am so excited for this video to jump into the best cleansing balms and cleansing oils of 2023. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe right now because I'm gonna be doing these videos for all the different skincare products out there. And I can't wait to get into these products because there's gonna be some new ones that I haven't mentioned on my channel. But before I jump into all of them, I do wanna say that all the products I'm gonna be talking about will be linked in the description box below. I've worked really hard on creating this list for you guys, and this has been in my brain since literally the beginning of the year. I've tried countless products, put my skin through hell, which, you know, I enjoyed. Trying to find the best products. So if you do wanna show some gratitude and support the channel, please feel free to use those links for when you are shopping. I would really, really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's jump into these products. So like I mentioned before, all these products are going to be cleansing balms. I tried to reduce them to the least amount of products possible, but ones that also work for every skin type. In each of these videos, I'm going to be highlighting your guys' favorite products, the one that you've shown the most love to, as well as a product under $20, because I know a lot of you want to save money and I wanted to be conscious of that. So the first product, I'm going to start with the product that definitely I'd say blew me away and surprised me the most with its unique formula and consistency. And I went through 2 whole bottles of it. The Crave Beauty Makeup Rewind. This product, oh my lord, it is so freaking good, you guys. When it came out, I was initially like a little bit skeptical just because typically I am the person who prefers a cleansing balm rather than a cleansing oil, but it is from Crave Beauty and you guys know that I absolutely love Crave Beauty products, so I gave it a shot and wow, I did not regret it. This formula is so unique in the sense that it's kind of like a midpoint between a cleansing oil and a cleansing balm. It's not so running that it's like a cleansing oil, but it's not like a physical balm that you scoop out of. The main shout out ingredients are sunflower seed oil, one of the highest quality oils you can use for removing makeup and sunscreen, as well as just a really good skincare ingredient, grapeseed oil, and pear extract. Crave Beauty really outdid themselves with this formula because it is so unique, but the main reason I love this product is that it does an amazing job of really breaking up everything on your skin, but still being super easy to rinse off because no one wants that like slippy, greasy feel that's left over on your face after you try to rinse it off. This one works so well to just remove everything. But one of my biggest tests when it comes to cleansing oils and cleansing balms is how well it gets rid of that texture that builds up on my face. And if you don't know what I mean, I'm someone who has very oily skin. So by the end of the day, I feel a lot of built up oil that has hardened on my face. But for me, the mark of a good cleansing product is if it's actually going to get rid of that. And a lot of cleansing oils and cleansing balms don't. But this one did such a good job. Plus it's so gentle on the skin and it's not a crazy price point, especially considering that you don't need a lot. I know I've gone through a lot because I was very generous with the product, but it really does last a long time. And what can I say? Crave Beauty, you outdid yourself again with another incredible formula. Could not recommend this product more, and I'd say it honestly is suitable for any skin type. Brava, incredible product. The next cleansing balm is one that I've talked about on my channel all the time. I think it's gotten the best of award for the last 3 years. The Then I Met You Living Cleansing Balm. I'm sure you guys are not surprised, but let me tell you why I love this product. This is a $39 cleansing balm that adds rich moisture to the skin in the most elegant, luxurious way with ingredients like olive oil, which is great for removing makeup and sunscreen, with a thicker consistency, grapeseed oil, sea buckthorn oil, which is a great antioxidant, babasu oil, which is rich in fatty acids that strengthen the skin's microbiome. It's a really impressive ingredient list, but the reason why I love it is because it is by far the most luxurious cleansing balm formula I have ever used. And y'all know my ass. I am not one who subscribes to luxury, but truly, using this to remove makeup and sunscreen feels like a mango smoothie dream on your face. It does have fragrance, so if you have extremely sensitive skin where you react to even fragrance in a cleansing balm formula, then I wouldn't recommend using it. However, if you're not, it's only going to be on your face for 60 seconds and get ready for like the most amazing cleansing balm experience ever. I love this product and that's why I've used it and recommended it for so many years. This has always been my top recommended cleansing balm. It's not the cheapest product out there, but this is a product that whenever I introduce it to my friends, they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, I know. It's insane. I could go on and on about it, but I will say that usually people with drier skin types enjoy this cleansing balm rather than oilier skin types, just because it has such a rich formula that does make your skin feel very soft, nourished, and moisturized afterwards, even after using a water-based cleanser. However, However, I have combination skin that tends to get really oily, and I love this product. So take that as you will. Over the years, I've purchased this product more times than I can count. It's just that good. And if you're a fan of luxury, highly recommend checking this one out. Next up is one that took me a little bit by surprise, but I found myself using it over and over and over again, and it got to the point that I was using it every single day. The Peach and Lily Ginger Cleansing Oil. Now, let me tell you, cleansing oils are usually not my favorite. I don't love how messy they can be. However, this formula has really impressed me with how well it is able to remove that built up texture on my skin, be a nice lightweight cleansing oil experience, but most importantly, rinsing off really easily, because that's another thing that annoys me about a lot of cleansing oils is that you feel like you just can't get them off. Plus, this has enough of a thickness to it that it's not going to be like running everywhere down your arms, getting all over the place. It still has a viscosity that allows it to be an oil, but not be super messy. This is a $35 cleansing oil that I would say is best for combination skin with incredible ingredients like glycerin, sunflower seed oil, green tea for calming skin sensitivity and irritation, as well as ginger root oil, an awesome antioxidant and great ingredient for calming down the skin, which can be really helpful when you're rub-a-dub-dubbing all over your face. The lightweightness of this is why I think it's a good option for people who have oily to combination skin, but it still provides that hydration. If you love using a good cleansing oil, this is definitely the top one that I recommend, as I've continued to use it through a lot of this year, and it's a great way of getting that innovative Korean skincare formula in an accessible place like Ulta and Target. Solid product, great ingredients, gets the job done. For the next one, I am so excited to say that I have finally found a really good quality drugstore cleansing balm, which has not been easy because for years I have tried to look for a super affordable but super high quality cleansing balm formula, and I'm so thrilled to say that this is the product that qualified for our under $20 award, the most affordable option on this list, the Bioma Melting Cleansing Balm. This cleansing balm is $16 with great ingredients like olive oil, grapeseed oil, sea buckthorn, and niacinamide. Mi favorito. You know me, gotta include niacinamide somehow. This one did take me by surprise because I had previously tried the Bioma cleanser and was just not a fan of it. Way too drying on the skin, but they recently came out with this and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. I am truly impressed with how luxurious this formula feels for the price point that they sell it at. I found myself returning to this cleansing balm over and over because it really did feel like that nice, fancy aesthetic cleansing balm experience without breaking the bank. And the best part is that you can find it at Target and maybe other drugstores too. I'm not sure. Bioma has been exploding, so I don't know where they are now. But in a lot of my Target interviews that I did with you guys, I bought a lot of these cleansing balms for people because it really is the best cleansing balm formula that I've been able to find at the drugstore. Is it as luxurious of an experience as the Then I Met You cleansing balm? No, it's not, but it feels so much better than every other cleansing balm that I have used from the drugstore, and trust mama, I have used all of them. So if you're wanting to ease up on your wallet while still getting a good cleansing balm experience, I definitely recommend getting this one. Only minor downside is that it does include some fragrant essential oils, and I would say this has the most pungent smell out of all the cleansing balms. Like, you definitely notice that it's there, but it's not too overpowering or in your face. And then the award you guys have been waiting for. What is your personal favorite cleansing balm from this past year? And to give context, I know this from looking at comments, from looking at data, from the links you guys have been clicking on, and it was very clear that your guys' favorite cleansing balm from 2023 was the Used to the People Superberry Dream Cleansing Balm, and this surprised me a little bit. I would say the Bioma one is definitely good for combination to more dry skin. It has a thicker, richer formula that I think a lot of people with drier skin would enjoy, but it's not necessarily like super moisturizing, super hydrating. Kind of falls in between, would work for either skin type. But if you are someone who has like super dry skin, then I would say that Then I Met You balm. Don't get me wrong, I have used and recommended this product in previous videos, but it is the most expensive cleansing balm in this list, which is why I was so surprised that it was the one you guys were most interested in. But I've talked about You to the People many times on my channel, and you guys seem to love it, so I'm gonna deep dive into it. This is a $39 luxury cleansing balm that I would say is definitely more geared towards people with dry skin. It has a very rich formula with a power-packed ingredient list that includes moringa seed oil that's known for its antioxidant power, as well as nice scent, jojoba and sunflower seed oil, and a ton of antioxidant-rich berry oils. Honestly, so many that I'm like, whoa, Used to the People, you're doing a lot. Like, I will rarely say that a product has like too many good ingredients in it, but I'm also like, Used to the People, you know that this product's only gonna be on your face for like 60 seconds, right? But no complaints from me. This has like a stacked ingredient list. And I know that it's your guys' favorites, but I'll be honest, when I first used this product, I wasn't necessarily in love with it. However, I did finish an entire bottle because it did grow on me over time. While it's a good cleansing balm, the experience of using it is not like the easiest and most enjoyable because it's not as easy to scoop. It also doesn't break down super easily easily in your hands. You'll tend to find like a lot of little chunks when you're dispersing it across your face that are a little bit more difficult to break down. However, it does leave your skin feeling super moisturized afterwards, which is why I think it's a great option for people who have dry skin or people who wear very minimal makeup. Don't get me wrong, I really like this product and I'm so glad you guys have been loving it, but is it like my top cleansing balm out there? And you know what, guys, when making this list, I initially was like, I want to pack like 15 products in there because there's so many ones that I love, but I was like, that's not really going to be helpful to you guys. This year for my videos, I decided to minimize the options as much as possible to the top of the top to make it way less confusing for you guys when you're shopping. I don't want to overcomplicate it for you guys, and honestly gave me a good challenge of having to only choose 5 because let me tell you, I can't even count how many products or how much money I've spent on cleansing oils and cleansing balms this year. It is abysmal, judge me if you want, but it was all to help you guys. So I hope you love these products. If you have decided that you want to purchase one of these products, feel free to use the links in my description box below to support me and the channel. Again, I would really appreciate it because out of all the videos I do, these ones are definitely the ones that take the most time, money, preparation, and skin trauma to do. Let's give a round of applause for these award winners. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed these recommendations. Please let me know if you guys end up trying any of these out and how they work for your skin. I hope you love them as much as I do. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see every other video that I'm going to be doing in the Best of 2023 series. I will be posting them over the course of the next 2 weeks. And thank you guys so much for the support, love, and trust that you've shown me this year. I seriously love you guys so much.